Okay, it's Dash Show Rose here, back with another video. This time, I'm gonna be reviewing Cuddly Hugs, a another season 11 episode. Cuddly Hugs is basically well, I'll get into it in a second, but I'm gonna point out this. That like I said in my last video of SpongeBob, I ended up doing a good episode first before I did a bad one of this season. Because I was gonna do a bad episode, but I got them mixed up, and I accidentally did the other one first. I wasn't going to do it first. I wasn't gonna do but I was already in the middle of doing it when the recording messed up, and for some reason I paused the video and it just kicked me out of it. I know it's supposed to do that, but it was only paused for like about 30 seconds. I don't know. But anywho, let's get into Cuddly Hugs, shall we? Alright, we're in the episode now. Now, apparently, now I gotta tell you, I've had imaginary friends before. It's like when I was younger, I used to have an imaginary friend. But my imaginary friend was basically this boy, this dude that would keep me out of trouble. I don't think I had a name for it, but like it would always keep me out of trouble, and I would always ignore it, and I would get myself into trouble, like breaking my ceiling fan in the living room, the room I'm currently in right now. Imaginary friends are pretty nice. Anywho, enough about that. How's the episode? Cuddly Hugs. Well, it starts off with SpongeBob and Squidward cleaning up in the Krusty Krab. Squidward ends up falling and discovers a rotten Krabby Patty. So SpongeBob eats it, and he starts to hallucinate a giant, creepy hamster thing. Like, I don't know what the heck to think about this. Also, apparently, it's like a drug or something. Kids, stay away from drugs. Drugs are nothing but trouble. Yes, they're nothing but trouble. They make you hallucinate like this. But yeah, basically Cuddly Hugs is, I forgot who the voice actor is. Actually, I think it's the same voice actor who voices, this villain Charlie on, the Jimmy Neutron and Timmy Power Hour 3 movie. If I'm not mistaken. But this hamster thing is very creepy, and it'll probably give children nightmares, honestly, watching this. But yeah, but I gotta say, too, about the hamster, a lot of people, can't see the hamster, and because he's imaginary, so SpongeBob, well, he's all in SpongeBob's head because he took drugs, aka a rotten Krabby Patty, basically drugs. So but he took a Krabby Patty, so no one else can see it unless they eat the Krabby Patty. So everyone else is like looking at SpongeBob like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? But I gotta say, I like a lot of the soundtrack in this episode too. A lot of songs from season 5 are in this episode. But anywho, things start going really downhill towards the end. Because this creepy hamster gets even more creepy by eating people. I'm not kidding, look. Like, look at this face, though. Like, look at it. But yeah, he's eating people. So he's eating everyone. But yeah, look at this face. Like, God, this is gonna give children nightmares watching this. But yeah, he's basically eating people, and he's eating people. So yeah, there's that, and I guess Patrick, for once, Patrick always eats rotten things, but for once he eats something, it actually upsets his stomach, which is funny. But yeah, Patrick, ends up eating a rotten Krabby Patty, and for some reason it bugs his stomach, even though he's eaten rotten chum before and all that. But anywho, yeah, so basically this creepy hamster thing turns evil, ends up eating everyone, and yeah. It ends up eating everyone, and I guess it happens all throughout the night. I guess the Krabby Patty thing it lasts 24 hours. Apparently Squidward's stopped in my work, and he saw everyone freaking out, and he's like, what the heck is going on? So he leaves home. So at least Squidward wasn't involved in this too. I hate this show when they punish Squidward like this. Like, I'm glad he didn't have to go through this too. But yeah, but everyone, like, after the hamster disappears, they all like, the people turn on SpongeBob because he imagined an imaginary friend, including Sandy, even though Sandy's supposed to be the smart one. So it's like Sleepy Time all over again back in season 1. Yeah, way back in season 1, there was an episode where SpongeBob goes in people's dreams and everyone turns on him at the end because of a stupid dream. It was kind of stupid. Here's in a similar situation where everyone's turning on SpongeBob, not because of dreams this time, of him going inside dreams, but mainly because he imagined a bad hamster thing, an evil hamster thing. It wasn't his fault though. I mean, you can't blame SpongeBob for it, but yet they do, which is kind of stupid. Then they all leave, and then SpongeBob eats another piece of a rotten Krabby Patty he had in his pocket, and he hallucinates this weird thing again. I don't even know if this thing is even real or not, because, like, I was thinking it was just in SpongeBob's head because no one else could see it, but apparently maybe he's invisible and ends up eating, he's invisible unless people eat the Krabby Patty. I don't know what the heck it is, but apparently it's all a misunderstanding because apparently he eats. But come on, he was being evil here. This freaking creepy hamster thing with this creepy face here was clearly eating people for evil. And apparently at the end it's just all a misunderstanding. And apparently there's a live action segment of him at the end in a cage, I guess. What a coincidence that 2 episodes I reviewed in a row in this season were live action segments. And I did not plan this. I didn't even know that it was live action segments. I just watched through the episodes because I haven't seen these episodes in a long time. But yeah, it's just kind of a weird episode so we got basically SpongeBob taking drugs by eating a Krabby Patty. We got a giant hamster voiced by I don't know what his name is, but he's basically, I forgot to look at the name, but he basically voices this character on Wall-E, this fat captain on Wall-E. And then you got everyone getting attacked and eaten by this thing, and then now you got people blaming it. So this episode's weird all over the place. Anywho, I think that's pretty much it. What kind of score shall I give this episode? Well, it's a very weird episode. Like I said, it's all over the place. It's really weird. I think I'm gonna give it a probably 100. Well, not 100. I'm gonna give it probably 98 points. It would get 100 points. The problem is I don't like the way that everyone turns on SpongeBob at the end, and the fact that they made this all a misunderstanding with this hamster freak thing. Yeah, I gotta say, yeah, it's not very, it's definitely 98 points. Also, I gotta admit the title theme is pretty catchy here too. But anywho, that's my review on this hamster episode called Cuddly Hugs. Anywho, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please comment down below and tell me what you guys think of this episode. Anywho, Dash Rose out.